A new camera enhances a pilot's view of the ground and keep tabs on a rumbling volcano, some gubernatorial memorabilia, and more. It's all online tonight if you head to the web at KTUU.com.
A local aviation company continues their work on an infrared system for pilots. It's designed to let them see the topography through clouds or in darkness. We'll have much more on that story in a little bit, but you can catch some of the extended video at our website. Look for it in the front page.
The biggest drug maker is planning to buy a rival. In a deal announced this morning, Pfizer will buy Wyeth for $68 billion in cash and stock. An agreement was reached late last night and has been approved by the boards of directors at both pharmaceuticals. The acquisition will increase Pfizer's revenue and bolster its fourth quarter profit and revenue. While Alaska pilots are a rare breed, used to some of the toughest flying conditions in the world. But even the best could use a little updated technology if it means a safer flight. Well, one local company is here to help.
They're saying within 12 hours, be on top of Kodiak.
Ask any pilot.
It'll kind of break up a little bit and it might hit us.
The difference between Anchorage and Seward
actually looks pretty nice too.
Is about 30 minutes flying time and more than a few unpredictable weather patterns.
Low light visibility. The biggest thing up here in the state of Alaska is the safety factor, flying at nighttime.
Those overnight flights are now much brighter thanks to a small camera called MaxViz.
You know, it'll show you a good picture of a tree, a rock, a creek. It'll pick up snow machine tracks in the snow.
Able to light the world in a big new way.
We probably spent about $50,000 to get it approved and out the door. And now it's time for everything to start coming back in again.
Taxi and over to active.
13908 Alpha, thank you, good day.
Tower Piper 73776 Yankees with the Echo, approaching 7 left.
You're going to get the same picture, complete darkness, or during the light, during the day.
Inside the cockpit, a monitor displays what lies ahead.
Up through another batch.
Fly through clouds. The windshield leaves you blind.
And now you pop out of it.
And the MaxViz leads the way.
In Alaska, it's more than ever needed up here, just for the fact the weather that we have, the mountains, the terrain, landing zones.
It was just over a year ago a medevac helicopter went down near Whittier one very snowy night.
We're tracing roughly the same path as that chopper, albeit on a much clearer day. It's possible, had they been using this system, the outcome could have been very different.
This is going to be the ice line, which is a little bit warmer than the water.
If the video looks familiar, it may be because you've already seen pictures like this beamed back from war zones.
Anything white is going to be your heat.
Infrared cameras have been around for years, used mostly by the military and law enforcement.
Our systems are, relatively really low cost compared to those.
Interested? The basic system installed and approved will run you a handsome $18,000. And it only goes up from there if you want extras like zoom. Keep in mind, this is a safety matter, and for those who already own an airplane, the investment is relatively small. Mike, Maria.
That's really interesting. So how are sales going? Are pilots actually buying this system?
They are. It's like they say business is good. This is the only company in the U.S. installing this particular camera, so they do a lot of traveling selling to customers in the lower 48.
I bet. Well, that's great. Thanks, Ted. Appreciate it. Appreciate the report.
Still ahead.